watching Sopranos. What the f*** it is?
You never watched it?
That's supposed to be us?
You're in there.
Yeah. What'd they say?
Watch that guy, they say. Watch that guy. Every show you watch, more and more you pick up somebody, every show. You know where it's made? It's made right on 3rd Avenue in Central, in the bookstore.
Yeah, there's the bookstore. No, they do it in New Jersey, right? Yeah. So this is supposed to be us?
That's Sacco.
Sacco. No, that's not Sacco.
Oh, it's supposed to be Sacco.
Is it?
That's the block. It's supposed to be Sacco. They all sit outside the bookstore.
Yeah, they do.
You want to watch that route?
I caught it one night.
Yeah, fun. What characters?
Yeah, it is.
They found these guys great actors.
It really confirmed what everyone thought, that, hey, David Chase really knows a lot about this mob family.
One of the main antagonists of The Sopranos is the FBI, whether it be them wiretapping Tony's house.
Racist!
Happens to be a fact.
Oh, from who? David Duke?
Why are they talking about this in the basement?
Spying on Adriana, or of course the various rats throughout the show, from Jimmy, the big pussy Adriana, Carlo, etc. And in this video I want to point out how the FBI in the show are almost like the Mafia, and perhaps even worse. Now their connection is made obvious from Chief Frank, who in his first meeting with Tony talks about them both having the same ancestors.
Even though our ancestors all hail from the same sunny peninsula.
Whereafter, rather cruelly, he plays audio of Tony's mother convincing Gina to put a hit note on Tony in an attempt to get Tony to snitch, which we see all but one of the FBI agents get enjoyment from Tony's suffering, of course Agent Harris being the odd one out. We also get this line from Skip, which flat out states the FBI don't believe they are morally right.
All of a sudden we're the good guys.
Which he even states he shouldn't accept, but still does.
I'm not supposed to accept gifts, and I know poor people are going to get this, but I can't resist the lard bread.
Chief Frank is almost a mafia boss himself. Tony even calls him that when he earns a warrant to search Tony's home.
What are you looking for today, boss?
Stolen airline tickets, constituting mail fraud, wire fraud, and any other federal violation.
From the tons of financial backing from the Bureau, much like how the DeMeo family has tons of money, their meetings being parallel to one another, with the head of the table asking questions and getting answers from his soldiers. In the FBI's case, agents, the main difference being the FBI is much more formal, whilst the mob obviously much more informal, being at the back of such rallies. Though the show does make it visually clear to the viewer that during these meetings, there either is someone drinking or eating, much like the mob meetings feature food or drink rather heavily. The meeting scenes we do see with the FBI show the same level of cruelty which the mob members talk with. One scene in particular, when they discuss Adriana getting married to Christopher.
Tall, dark, and sociopathic.
The line being visually ironic, as Harris is the only one in the room to be constantly shown to have a level of empathy, whilst Deborah and Robin are shown to lack empathy, perhaps even more so than Christopher himself, who does show some signs of guilt, whilst Deborah, having just manipulated Adriana, fruit held by sociopaths, feels no emotion. This cruelty continues with the other FBI characters, from the agents peeking and staring at Adriana's body, they blatantly aren't even doing their job, which we see other members of the mob like Polly fawn over Adriana. Of course their manipulation of mob members and getting them to turn into informants, which often led to them getting killed, which the FBI have a role in doing so, especially Adriana, as they didn't really give her any protection at all. Harris and Frank even know she's dead without it being said outright.
She really could have fled. She could be in China by now.
And by the end of the show, it implies that more members are going to turn on Tony, like Carlo did. Thus the FBI is literally recruiting mob members into their new, better crew. Skip's relationship with Pussy is also interesting, as Pussy, having become an informant, has Stockholm Syndrome with the FBI, even thinking he's going to become or wants to become an agent. Whilst the show often showed Skip and Pussy wearing similar clothes, from tracksuits to official suits, pointing out their connection again. And then there's Agent Harris, who seems like a reverse of Pussy. Instead of empathising with the FBI, he empathises with Tony. Even in his first appearance, he states,
"We have a search warrant. We know you have children in the house. While the team's waiting out front, we don't think it necessary to traumatize kids by kicking in doors." Which other FBI characters are shown to go through the front door, like Frank, who, whilst not traumatizing, does cause Meadow to cry.
Don't worry.
I'm graduating tomorrow.
And he has various other interactions with Tony. He starts to help him and gain more sympathy for him, like offering him full immunity, to being the only one saddened during Tony's mother's tape, in a weird way snitching via getting the names of Muslim men and giving it to Harris.
Got a name?
What was his name? Jamali,
And of course Harris sleeping with another agent in order to tell Tony the location of Phil Leotardo.
Multiple calls traced back to a payphone in Oyster Bay, Long Island.
What? Where's the phone at exactly?
Gas station, most likely.
Which ends up in a successful hit on film. Which Harris even celebrates.
Leotardo got popped. Damn, we're gonna win this thing.
Thus, again, the FBI parallel with the mob. In conclusion, I believe David Chase and the show's various writers intentionally wrote in and put parallels between the mob and the FBI, and showed how both are morally corrupt, oftentimes illegal and shady organizations that are selfish, with both sets of agents and soldiers fighting in order to get promotions and show sociopathic tendencies, and a clear lack of remorse or care for human life. That's just my opinion, though I could be wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching.